This morning, Michael Cohen pleading guilty to lying to Congress.
Michael Cohen is an admitted liar and a convicted felon. Now, after being sentenced 3 years for those lies, he's stepping back into the limelight to clear his name and tell the truth.
Michael is a serial liar.
This man, you will never know what the truth is. He lies to fit the situation he's in.
So as we prepare to watch Cohen answer to Congress, how do we ourselves decide if this proven liar is telling the truth?
You can't.
This is professor and author David Smith. He literally wrote the book on lying.
I write on this kind of shit all the time, yeah.
So we decided to ask him, how can we know for certain if Cohen is telling the truth?
There's no objective, foolproof way of telling whether someone's lying or not, especially someone who's skilled in the art of impression management.
Impression management is a process in which people attempt to influence the perceptions about a person, object, or event. They do this by regulating and controlling information.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
And a skilled practitioner of information management could easily pass, say, a polygraph test.
Polygraph detects stress. It doesn't detect lies. It detects something that's a consequence of lying. But of course, someone who is a superb liar, who's been practicing lying their whole careers, and who doesn't feel excessive stress when they're telling lies, may pass a lie detector test with flying colors.
Others believe that reading body language or facial expressions can help you get to the truth. Also, not a perfect science.
There's no real science of body language. A person who's behaving nervously and who we think might be lying may be anxious for other reasons. And by the same token, someone who seems calm, self-possessed, and self-assured may just be a very, very good liar. So we have to be really careful about what we make of people's nonverbal expressions.
And then there's people who just say, go with your gut.
Unfortunately, that's a very treacherous way of determining whether someone's lying or not, because it plays right into confirmation bias.
Confirmation bias is the tendency to interpret evidence as confirmation of one's existing beliefs.
So if you're the sort of person who wants to see Donald Trump taken down, you're going to naturally be inclined to give Michael Cohen the benefit of the doubt, despite his track record. By the same token, if you're a fan of Donald Trump, then you are going to be inclined to be very, very suspicious of the truthfulness of Cohen's claims.
This force is so strong that we'll believe just about anything to enforce our worldview. We'll even lie to ourselves.
When our precious worldviews are under threat, it's so easy for us to lie to ourselves, to form a false picture, to let our biases take over. As human beings, we're natural-born liars. We're all biased, we're all self-serving, we all deceive ourselves.
So how do we ever know who's telling the truth and who's not?
Their word just isn't good enough. We need evidence, we need corroboration, we need documentation.
Luckily for Cohen, there's a lot of documentation, including recordings like this.
What financing?
We'll have to pay you. So
Don't pay with cash.
No. I got.
But even something as objective as an audio recording is subject to reasonable doubt, making people question what they're hearing and what they're seeing.
Well, the fact is that the president does bring up cash, but he says don't pay with cash.
Listen to the tape. It says cash.
We live in a world where spin in the media is pervasive. People find it difficult to know what to believe. And the only way that we can really guard against this is to understand that we are all vulnerable to self-deception.
The entire Trump presidency is on the line with Cohen's testimony right now. And for half of America to overcome their confirmation bias, one way or the other, it's going to take a lot more evidence than just one liar's word.